so you know. Got that vertigo, man, I can feel it in my toes. I say now light this up, moving state to state. Mind is on skyscraper, watch your body levitate. We wake up, lift it so you know. Got that vertigo, man, I can feel it in my toes. I say now light this up, moving state to state. Mind is on skyscraper, watch your body levitate.
So, quick look. So, currently cruising over the Atlantic as, you may know. Cruising over the Atlantic going towards, cruising over the Atlantic going towards New York at the moment. Bring up the land so we can have a look and see the progress we're making. So the progress we're making is this at the moment. We took off from Heathrow about 2.5 hours ago, roughly. I had to speak with some center controllers, and then we're basically just on our own over here. We're currently around, let's say, a third over the Atlantic, and then we're going to have quite a bit of intriguing weather coming down into New York, Canada. Not much going on about sim ATC wise. We've got ATC controller up near Iceland, but as you can see, we're not going to touch anywhere near it. So we'll just see if anyone comes online for the North Atlantic tracks, but I doubt it. We'll just have a look and see what ends up happening. So just sit back, enjoy the music, grab a coffee, grab something to eat maybe, and just enjoy the stream.
This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test.
Good afternoon. For me, it's good afternoon. Currently streaming as well on Twitch. But I'm fine. Yeah. What was it? Yeah. I've been flying this now for like about 3 hours. New York. Yep. That's what they did. Yep. BA Heathrow to New York Central 7. Yep. They did. They don't have. Remember, they don't have 7-4s anymore. Yeah, but as you can see here, that's what they used. Triple seven Dreamliners and 777s, Dreamliners, and also the A350s. I believe. Hang on, if I do BA Heathrow to New York, they have quite a few. 175. is a 777-200. That's going to be an American flight. That's a BA flight to Newark. Plane going to Newark right now is a 777-200. 173 is going to New York. That is a 777. Yep. Also a 777. That's an American flight. Yeah. Not the 300s, but the 200s. Ah, there we go. There's a 300 ER. At Newark. Triple 7-200. That's an American flight that's already delayed. Triple 7-300. 777-200, and the final one of the day, which leaves Heathrow in approximately 4 hours, is a 777-200. So all of them are 777-200, apart from 2 300 ERs. They did fly a fucking Dreamliner on it yesterday, though. Pretty much, yeah. That's not actually that long, though. Yeah. I don't think it's restricted, I think it's just because of the fact that they don't need it. They'd much rather use a few mini planes, which are filled enough, than an A380 that might not get filled entirely, because the one that I flew back was fucking empty. Still, though, the fact that they used an A380 from Dallas but not New York, and it was still empty. There's not, because the 777's there as well. And yesterday they fucked you up with that one. Because they didn't send an A380, they sent 2 Dreamliners. I think the A380 they were going to use went somewhere else. Because they sent 2 Dreamliners. Oh yeah. Well, they would have to, yeah. That's probably quite a busy route, so... Well, the fact that they have to send an A380 probably means they have enough people to fucking justify it. As long as it has the fucking like 20 grand first class suites, they don't care. Yeah, once. That's not something you do on a fucking daily basis. Oh, I have a fuel imbalance over me. No, you can talk. I'm just saying I've got a fuel imbalance for some reason. How out of balance is it? Fuck's sake, hang on. I need the fuel one. That one. How out of balance is it? Fuck do you mean imbalance? It's completely fine. Fucking plane. Look, fuel imbalance, yeah? Where's the imbalance? Where's the imbalance then? Oh, look at the weather. Oh, there is, no, on the weather there was quite a bit there. But there is a significant amount of weather as I come into New York. Do you want to have a look? Yeah, look. And I've got to go straight through it. Yeah, I've got to come straight through that coming down. And I've got Boston Center as well, if it stays on. No, there isn't. No, there's not. No. I've done 17 flights here. Yep. That's someone's photo from it, above the storm from Microsoft Flight Sim. Flying the A330-900. Someone should take. Someone's flying a fucking American 7.8. Yeah. They crossed here when they were what they were supposed to do. They were told to cross 3-1 left. They were supposed to go onto Kilo, cross, and then come down here. But they crossed on Juliet onto 4 left when the Delta was about here. So. Because it's all I'm saying is they're lucky that was the rolls. The 777 was here and the 73 was there. Because if it was the other way around, that 777 was not stopping. That's like a fucking 737 and a 74. There's no way. Not happening. Oh yeah, you should go and resub to my Twitch with your Prime subscription. because then you get the nice. I've fixed the alert boxes, so you can go and have a look. Go resub, because I'm like $5 away from being able to withdraw my $50 on Twitch, which I need. Because fuck. Look at the wins that I've got right now. Look at the wins I have. Well, look, the plane is facing 272. I'm actually going like 281. Yes, you are. How are you not here? Oh no, because I've got it set up so you don't do that. However, if I now modify this one for you, now you should be able to hear yourself.
Test. Yep. There you go. Now you won't sound like a crazy person talking to yourself.
So, I'm just going to turn you down slightly. There we go.
That's fine. Oh, it didn't actually do the thing.
Oh, you have to share it on the...
Yeah, I know. I didn't click that. I'm gonna do it again. There it goes. The Concord Club. You're not in a Concord anymore, but I see what it is. So, what did you think of me of the idea I had with the double? Read the Discord.
Oh yeah. That's all right.
Of course, I don't have the money to A, get the bus, and B, do the work, but as a concept, that would be something interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
We'd call Airbus and be like, yeah, I want to call this the Land Bus. My company called the Land Bus. And, you know, we're going to call this the A380 class Land Bus. I'm sure they'd get a kick out of it.
You subscribe for 8 months in a row.
Not in a row, but 8 months total, probably.
How many have I done?
That's $40 for you. 40 American
subscribed
monies.
as tier 3 for 50 months. That's how long I've had affiliate for.
to yourself. Wow, good job.
Yeah, I know, right?
You pleb. Absolute pleb. You gotta start getting, like, people in your chat and subbing and all that crap.
Well, you're the one who, you know, you don't stream, so you can go be my marketing director.
I'm not gonna plug your stream. I don't know when you do it half the time.
Yeah, I'll set up a schedule at some point.
Yeah.
Do you like the, do you like
You'll
the
go
theme?
full time.
Oh yeah, do you like the theme I made?
Yeah, it's nice.
The Atlanta one at the top. I've
Yeah.
got the Music My Monster Cat thing on the bottom left, and then my logo on the bottom right.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Ugh.
I should probably start setting up my arrival just so it's done. Let's have a look then. Bring up charts.
So I was looking at the Powerball lottery, right?
Yep.
It's one of our main national lotteries. I was off on a couple of numbers, but only by like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And one I was way off, but I hit the Powerball. If we were to switch the Powerball with the number I was way off on, and all the other numbers would have been right, that would have been $2 million that I would have won. I was like, are you... And that was like less than... The furthest away I was 3 numbers. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? That would have been $2 million. I'd have been... Not set for life, but I'd have been at least able to move closer to work and have a nicer house.
So, what is the difference between
Oh,
these
well.
two arrivals? They're identical.
One is direct to the airport, and the other one is...
No, because
one
this is
probably
just
for-
direct. Look, this That pink line is that arrival. That pink
Yeah,
line
what-
is that arrival.
One is probably for the opposite of 4 left, and the other one's going to be for the opposite of 4 right, whatever the
No, look,
opposite of those
runways
ones are.
multiple. 04 left, right, 13 left, right, 22 left, right, 31 left, right. That's exactly the fucking same.
So I think that's the main landing thing, and then it
no, hang on.
changes
No, I
because you
got it.
see the blue line curves off there.
No, it's because Rubber 2 is
Mhm.
that, whereas Part 3 also allows you to come in from Flim, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to do Rubber 2, don't care. Add to routes. There we go.
Oh,
What
that
one does it
was
want me?
easy.
It wants me to land on 3-1 right. No, because 3-1 right is that one, which is significantly shorter than 3-1 left.
Yeah.
What is the arrival runway at New York right now?
Let me
Where's
check
my
the
fat
ATIS.
No, I want fat square. Because I don't think anyone's there, so it don't really matter. No one's there. I mean, fucking Dulles has tower online, but New York has nothing.
You could fly to Dulles. What I'm thinking, I'm thinking about. I'd have to sub the plane out because I don't have the right plane. But I'm thinking about doing on Sunday while I do other things, doing Dulles to Narita.
I was gonna go to Narita from Heathrow, but I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, that's a long ass flight. It's longer for you than it is for me.
Yeah, because I have to
Interestingly.
go the other way around.
Yeah, but I go into the wind the entire way. It's really random how my flight is shorter than yours. Actually, no, we looked it up. It's not actually. It's like half an hour to an hour longer. Depends on how far north they go with my flight.
So I don't really want to land on 3-1 right if I can help it. Oh no, it's because I selected 3-1 left still. Ah, hang on. Oh no, 3-1 left is correct, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3-1 left. That one to 3-1 left. From part 3 doesn't have a 3-1 right. 2-2 left. 0-4 left, 0-4 right, 13 left, 2-2 left, 2-2 right, 3-1 right. You lied to me, you told me you had a 3-1 left. ILS 3-1 left, final. I'll just do that because then I can just go direct from Robert to Zax.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. The front arrival. ILS 3-1 left. On Part 3 arrival. The ENE transition. With no other transition. Execute. Legs. Grab me that. And then change this over to land. Yeah, just direct from Robert to Zax, that'll work.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And then you're in. Yep.
Ah, that's exactly why, I just realised.
What?
Robber, JFK, vectors.
Yep. They probably vector you that way anyway. Because you know how America does it.
Yeah, there you go, how's that?
Not bad looking.
Then if I miss it, I go up there over the chart, and that's my hold.
Yep. And then go back over to Zax when you're ready.
I did put some extra
Ah,
fuel
yes.
in just to make sure.
Not as much fuel as I put in.
Yeah, true.
And we made it with like 5,000 or 6,000 pounds of fuel left. We really overloaded that plane.
That's fine. Alright, I need to set minimums.
ANA is excited to announce that in fiscal year 2023 we'll further resume our international network, including Haneda to Munich and Narita to Brussels. For domestic routes, we utilize larger Boeing 777 aircraft to accommodate demand. So domestically, they fly 777s. Interesting.
What's the minimums for this fucking runway? See, ILS is always 200, right? I never trust that one. I always do the higher glide slope out because I always take the fucking plane down myself from 1,000.
Right.
So 427 is my minimums. So reset that, bring it onto radio, and then up to 427.
I actually looked about getting from Tokyo to Suzuka in case we go to Japan during the Grand Prix and we have tickets to it.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess how long the train ride is?
Go on.
Like 7 hours. But it'll be on time.
Well, yeah, it just might, you know, if it's late, it's going to be maybe seconds late.
It'll be like 14 seconds late and
They'll have to apologize for everything.
they'll be it'll be apocalyptically.
They'll be apologizing over the PA. They'll be handing out the notes for people who are going to be late for work.
I think that's only if the train is over a minute delayed, but they'll apologize for any delay. It's insane. Like, Japan's awesome.
I look at my fucking screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That picture I sent you earlier of the A380 taking off. Like, you can't get a more picture perfect picture.
Yeah.
That is like an award-winning photograph. Whoever took that, that must have been a drone because it was above the plane. But that has to be an award-winning photograph. That was beautiful.
I love
A380 out of A380 out of LAX. Absolutely beautiful.
You gotta love this thing. Like, if you don't like this plane, you're just fucking dumb.
I mean, they're phasing them out quite quickly.
Oh yeah, but
There's
the only reason they're phasing them out is because of the fucking 4 engines.
Well, and the airframe's super old.
I mean, they still fly 737-300s, which are older than these, but...
Yeah, but I mean...
The 747-400 is actually not that old.
Well, they just made the last 747.
Yeah, but
not
that was that's the 800 variant. The 400
yeah, but it's still the
first,
last 747.
Yeah, first introduction of the 747-400 is 1988. So it's not that old.
I'm a year older than that plane.
Well, no, this plane is younger than you, but you're older than the airframe.
Yes, I'm older than the airframe. That's proper.
Because this, I don't know when this was built. Plane spotters, because this has everything on it. We're flying Civ Z, I think. G/CIVZ. Broken up in December 2020 at Newquay, Cornwall.
Mm-hmm.
Delivered to British Airways October 1998.
Mm-hmm. Somebody took a picture of a Lufthansa 747 in Abu Dhabi. Not Abu Dhabi.
There you go.
Saudi Arabia.
Here's that plane at Los Angeles.
Yep.
Is there a photo of it at New York? Let's have a look. Cardiff, Chicago O'Hare, Heathrow. A lot of it's at Heathrow because obviously it's going to... Every flight it does is either to or from Heathrow. There you go. That's it landing at New York.
Which New York?
John F. Kennedy.
Okay.
And that's something
Yeah, I remember when you guys came in. I think I saw a Lufthansa 747 at JFK. I wasn't really paying attention, but I saw a big Lufthansa plane. I was like, oh, that looks like a 7th floor.
Runway is this?
Runway something or other, I don't know.
3-1 right, maybe?
Maybe.
That's not looking out on the coast, so it's not the one of the runs going vertical.
Well, no, he just landed, so he's facing the city.
No, I know, but what I mean is because of JFK's runways,
Mm-hmm.
considering it's looking at the right-hand side and it's not just water, it's not going to be these vertical ones.
No.
So,
No.
and it doesn't look like 3-1 left, so it's got to be 3-1 right.
Mm-hmm.
The one the game wants me to land on, but I'm not.
I thought I saw an Enterprise logo behind the plane, but the rental car lot isn't in that area, so
Spots the
that
airport.
wouldn't be a thing.
Which airport do you think this is?
It's somewhere in America based on the road signs behind.
Yep.
Looks like a more tropical area because there's palm trees. Possibly Miami,
Yep.
but I might go with... Oh,
That's
it is
Miami.
Miami. Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Spot the airport. Well, you might be able to
Ah.
spot this one.
There's not enough. No, I don't know.
That's Heathrow.
There's... Yeah, there wasn't enough around for me to be able to see any, like, landmarks.
Okay, how about... Let's have a look at... This one you might get.
Brown grass. Maybe LAX? Maybe?
Nope. 2 more guesses.
McCarran?
Nope. Last guess.
I was gonna say San Francisco, but there's no way. I'm thinking California.
Is that your final answer?
Well, California's a big state. You know what? Let's throw something out of left field. Let's go Denver. Denver, Colorado. Chicago O'Hare. I've actually been there, but not for a very long time. I know nothing around that airport.
Okay,
At least my last guess was closer. Significantly.
We're gonna play GeoGuessr, yeah, but
With airports.
with
and no
plane
time limit.
spotters. Basically, on we're gonna play fucking GeoGuessr, but plane spotters edition.
Okay.
So pick a type of aircraft that BA operate or operated.
Let's keep the triple. Let's go with the 7-4s. 747s. Yeah.
Let's go over to the 7-4s, and then
Since that's what you're flying.
do you want me to pick a G/B or G/C? I'm in CIVZ.
Whatever you're flying, we'll do that specific aircraft.
That's the one we just did.
Alright, then do a similar one.
We'll do CivX. CivX is the other one that I fly. Because
Okay.
CivX is one that is stored, not destroyed.
Right. For now.
It's currently stored in Teruel. Teruel, it's in Spain. Ah, this one could be quite easy for you.
Ah, the tower. Fuck, I wish I knew what airport that was based on the tower.
I know exactly what it is based on the tower.
Ah, man, Fuck, man, I know it's a unique tower, too. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Because it's gonna be something obvious, and I'm gonna be like, oh, right. I'm looking in the background to see if I see anything, but all I see are mountains. So that rules out Reagan. I
Right.
fucking know. I love the American bus in the background.
Yep.
You see the little Gillig American bus, the
Yep.
American shuttle.
You get two
I bet-
guesses because it's easy.
I bet it doesn't know where. I bet it knows to stop at the right runway and not cross it while another plane's on takeoff roll.
Oh, God. You get two guesses because this is an easy one.
An easy one, he says.
Shit.
I knew you before you changed your gender. I can say either gender. I am privileged in that way.
So which one do you think it is?
Somewhere in the mountains, but which mountains? It's not Colorado. It's not Denver, rather. Let's go with Reno, Nevada. I don't know what the airport's called.
Nope.
Not Reno. Okay.
One more guess.
Well, it's clearly not McCarran, which isn't called McCarran anymore. Maybe that's LAX? Yes, okay. I wasn't getting it from the tower, but I see the mountains in the background. I'm thinking maybe that's LAX, and yes, it is. Good.
Let's have a look at what else we've got.
Oh, that's not cool.
Oh, this one might be difficult.
So there's water. And a hangar behind it. I'm gonna go with, first guess is gonna be San Francisco. Yeah, that wasn't hard.
Sorry, go on.
'Cause I was either gonna say San Francisco or JFK. But I didn't think there was.
This one might throw you, so I'm going to show you two photos at the same place.
Okay. The second one doesn't help, but the first one does. It's wet, so it's rained recently. So it's a wetter climate. They don't look like palm trees. Would you say those were palm trees in the back?
No.
In the background?
No.
Yeah, it's not a tropical looking area. Kind of built up. Let me see the second photo again. Singapore Airlines, that might be helpful. Let's throw a random guess out there and we're gonna go... Ooh, that BA plane's tail looks like it needs a little bit of paint work.
Yep.
We're gonna go with SeaTac, Seattle Tacoma.
Nope.
Not SeaTac, okay. Is it in America or is it in a different country?
It's in a different country.
Okay. Would you say I was relatively close when I said SeaTac?
No. Miles off.
No. Ah, okay, right. So not British Columbia then. Go back to the first photo. I can't see any road signs, and taxiways are always going to be English variants. It's green, so it's maybe a more tropical location.
I don't know.
Well, a wetter area, well, maybe not tropical. I wish I could see a road sign to see what characters were there. This is a fun game. Let's go with... British Airways wouldn't fly a 747 to Germany. I don't know why I'm thinking Germany.
I mean, you say that, you forget fucking what BA did when they started bringing the A380s back into service.
That's fair.
They started flying A380s from Heathrow to fucking Frankfurt.
Well, let's go Munich.
Nope. Final guess?
Not Munich. I have one more? Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a drink. When I get back, you tell me, and I'll tell you if you're correct or not.
Well, I probably won't be. I could potentially by typing in the thing, but I can't make it that big. Maybe I can actually. He's away. He's not gonna know. Go full screen. I can't read it. There we go. That's a cool picture.
Okay, so what?
You broke up. I have no idea what that was. Are you there?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay.
Okay. What is your final guess?
I tried to cheat, but it didn't come up for me when I got onto the site. I don't know. Let's go. You gonna give me a hint here?
No, I was just looking into where I am.
Ah, I see. Spa. I don't know. Belgium somewhere. Singapore. Yeah, that makes sense. What country? Okay. Yeah, that wasn't gonna come up for me.
Oh well, this is pissy. I'm just gonna give you this because it's fucking easy.
Virgin Atlantic. All I can see is a big Virgin Atlantic in the background. Is that probably...
If you don't get this, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Is this going to be like JFK or something like that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. No! Where are Virgin based? Heathrow!
Well, I don't know that. How the hell am I supposed to know that? You know that. I don't know that.
Virgin are a
I know
British
they're based in England. I don't know what airport they're based at.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that for a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Saying that, some of the planes coming in today at Dulles look like that.
Yeah. Your favorite thing?
It is actually. All right, let's go to the next plane.
Look at that.
Or next airport, rather. Find another airport.
Oh, you may struggle with this one.
That's not the same plane, but okay.
Well, no, I'm just going BA now.
All right. Fuck, that's a small airport. Or a small plane. What is that, like an Airbus?
It's an A320. No, sorry, that's an A319.
I was about to say, that doesn't look like an A320. That looks like a teeny tiny thing.
Remember, they've also got the A318 that's smaller than that.
Yeah. Let's go with Tenerife.
Close, same country.
Oh, really? So what's that, Portugal, right?
No, Spain.
Spain, okay.
Try not to get that one mixed up, otherwise you have people getting mad at you.
I mean, they're next to each other, you know, they're vaguely similar. So it's not Tenerife, is it on those islands?
No.
The Canary Island? No.
It's not on the island, but it's part of the same country.
Madrid.
Yes.
Hey.
That's what we got.
I don't know how I pulled that one out of my ass. 47 photos of a Subaru.
You might get this one.
Okay, so a lot of trees, hilly area. I'm just gonna give you a country and maybe a city if I can narrow it down to a city. But judging on the architecture, my first guess is gonna be somewhere in Austria.
Yep.
If I have to give you a city, I'm gonna say Vienna.
No.
Okay, so it is Austria. Is it around the Red Bull Ring?
Let me check a map, hang on.
I know there's a military base there, so I don't know if there's a civilian airport anywhere in the area.
Directions from this place to the Red Bull Ring. I will give you a distance to how far away it is.
Okay.
.436 kilometers, so no.
So no. Ah, shit. I don't know many Austrian cities.
Let me know when you give up and I will give you the answer.
I mean, well, I got the country right. I'm happy enough with that. Based on the scenery. So it's not Vienna. Fuck, what's another city in Austria? I want to say Stuttgart, but Stuttgart's in Germany.
Yeah, no. It's quite a famous approach.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know it because I don't know the towns of Austria. I mean, there's the romantic road that goes from Germany to Austria, so it could be Vucking, but I doubt that. Yeah, just go ahead and give me the airport name. I'm not going to be able to guess the city or the airport code or whatever. Innsbruck. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten this town.
Look, I wonder what that is.
Oh, is that the plane we flew to? We decided to make that plane a freaking air transit plane.
Yep. This might be difficult for you.
Okay. Based on the housing, this could be. I think that's. Maybe Sao Paulo, Brazil? I'm just based on the housing because the Grand Prix. And the houses look the same, so I'm like, okay.
Nah, you're not getting this one. You are not getting this one.
No, probably not. Unless that's the freaking Everest, the Boeing factory in Everest.
No. Do you give up?
I'm gonna have to. There's no way I'm gonna get that.
Cardiff. It's where the 747.
Cardiff, okay.
It's where some of the 747s got retired.
Ah. Yeah, there was no reference for me. There's just a big grey building in the background.
This is quite an interesting one.
Okay. There's water in the area. Is this in the Virgin Islands?
No. Do you want me to give you the island name?
Sure, if you think it'll help me.
Greece.
Crete? Malta?
Nope.
Malta's not part of Greece, is it?
No.
Is Crete part of Greece?
Crete is in what? Crete is part of Greece, but it's a different island. It's not part of the main Greece.
Oh, so this is on the mainland of Greece. It's not on an island.
It's an island, but it's near the mainland of Greece. It's nearer than that one.
Oh. I don't know Greece. All I know about Greek islands is that the freaking Greek government was selling them because they couldn't afford to pay for anything because they were so bad with their money. I was thinking about if I won the lottery, I'd buy an island in Greece and just say, fuck it. Declare independence, be a city-state. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to guess the island.
Corfu.
Oh, it's Corfu! Okay. Top Gear used to go there, back when the show was good. That's quite a nice plane.
Every 50.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. Judging by the housing, that looks North American, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. There's palm trees, so it's in a more tropical area. But it doesn't look like deserty, so there's more greenery. There's too much of a hilly nature to it for it to be Florida. So I'm not going to go with Florida. Could be Hawaii. Though, I doubt BA could get an A350 from anywhere to Hawaii. So... maybe northern Florida? Like Jacksonville area?
I don't believe so. Check. No, you're very wrong.
No. Okay, you say very wrong, so I'm gonna go completely to the other side of the country now. And go with maybe San Diego?
Yep, that's San Diego.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got. Oh, this should be easy for you.
No, there's water there. That could be LaGuardia.
Nope.
It could also be JFK.
Nope.
It could be Boston.
Yep.
I'm just going through the airports that I know are around water. That'd be an awesome little house across from the airport, across the river there, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Unrestricted view of the aircraft. Just set a camera up there and just stream it and do plane spotting. You could probably make decent money doing that, honestly.
You should. If you don't get this one, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
Oh, that's Heathrow. That's the Tower of Heathrow.
Yeah. See, just by that fucking tower, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you should get this one.
Japan Airlines. Do they still exist, or did they just become ANA now?
What, JAL? They still exist.
They still exist? 'Cause I never see them anymore, but I see ANA all the time. So I didn't know if they still... Maybe they haven't come back to America yet. Well, no, clearly they have, because... Well, depending on when that picture was taken. Was that JFK, by the way? That airport?
No.
Okay.
Got me feeling, you got me feeling. The fucking Wikipedia changed their fucking layout. It's horrible.
Ah, they may have.
They still fly to New York.
They don't come to DC though.
No,
They
go
used to.
Boston,
They used to,
Chicago,
but they don't
Dallas,
anymore.
Honolulu, Kona. They don't go to Las Vegas. They go to LA, New York City, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle.
Yeah, we have ANA. We used to have
Terminated.
JAL, but now we have ANA.
Terminated destination of all the greys.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They do come to us. They come to Heathrow. That's it.
Yeah. She would expect. I mean.
Anyway, there you go.
Mm-hmm. That could be San Francisco again.
Nope.
I'm guessing West Coast because it just...
Nope. Not
Japan
in America
Air-
at all.
No? Okay. Well, there's more than just, you know, America, but okay. Oh, you know what? That could... What kind of plane is that?
What, the BA
The
one?
British Airways... Yeah, the BA one.
That's the 7879. That's the Dreamliner.
Alright, let's go out of left field here. I'm going to say that this airport is in Japan.
Yes.
Okay, now I just got to figure out what it is. It doesn't look like it's the one that they built on the floating island, which was Narita, I believe. So let's go with the other Tokyo airport. That's not Narita. Hanada.
It is Haneda.
Ah, okay. There we go.
What else we got here? I'm intrigued as to if you can get this just by the trees.
That's an A380.
Yep.
So it could be Washington Dulles,
Could.
but isn't. Just because of the way you said could, it clearly isn't. Where else do they fly the A380? I don't know where else in America they would fly the A380.
Could be America.
Saying could, so maybe it's not America. Maybe it's Heathrow?
Yep. Full approach to 27 left.
Oh, there you go.
What else we got here? Ah, you may get this one.
Ah, it's too dark to really get too much of a visual of the surroundings.
It's Charleston.
Charleston Air Force Base, okay. Charleston, South Carolina?
Yep. I was on this when it was on the delivery flight.
Ah. I wonder why it stopped at an Air Force Base.
That's where they're built. The 787s are built.
That's the Boeing factory in okay, I see.
Yeah, they get built in. The 787s are built both in Everett and in Charleston.
And in Charleston, yeah. Because Airbus has a factory, I think, somewhere in Alabama as well, to service North American and South American customers.
Where are the Airbus planes built? Toulouse, Hamburg, Seville, Alabama. Yeah, Mobile, Alabama.
Yep. Mobile, yeah, that's it.
Tianjin, China. Montreal, Canada, and Broughton in the UK. Because the Broughton factory is where that's based.
Yep.
Because we have this.
And it flies all over the world. Alright, let's see the next BA aircraft. Where is it? Somewhere over the Atlantic. Virtually somewhere over the Atlantic.
I'm gonna try and get you with one out of left field.
Out of left field, okay. Don't fucking Delhi. I haven't even seen the picture yet. There's just a bunch of people crowded onto a train. Concorde. Oh wow, that's an old picture. Clearly.
Let me see when the picture was taken. The picture was taken on the 11th of October, 1995.
Yeah, a long fucking time ago. You can tell by the quality. And obviously Concorde. Let's see. It looks like there's mountains above the tree line there.
Yep.
So it's not England. I'm going to say those are the Appalachian Mountains. So that could be Dulles. JFK is not close enough to the mountain range to really see the mountains. But Dulles is. But it's probably not Dulles. East Coast United States, yes or no?
No.
No, okay. Then I have no idea.
Vienna. Oh, sorry, Geneva.
Where?
Geneva.
Oh, Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. Because I didn't know where BA flew the Concorde outside of its American destinations.
You're gonna struggle with this.
Gate 25 of airport, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Actually, no, it might not be difficult because of one singular thing in the photo. Coincidentally, it's BOAD. This is the one that we went to go and see in New York.
Oh yeah, it is actually. Is it in JFK?
It is the other side of the world entirely.
Oh really? Wow. Okay. So that would be. Oh, you're talking about the fucking. I see what you're talking about now. It's somewhere in Australia.
Have you seen the Qantas logos?
Yeah. I only just noticed those. Yeah, it's gotta be like Sydney or
Yeah, it's Sydney.
I only just noticed that. Right as you said it was on the other side of the world, I was like, oh yeah, that. Okay. That is gonna be a disabled Concorde, because they all are. It's outside. I'm gonna say that is the one at Heathrow?
Nope, that's the one at Boeing Field.
Boeing Field, okay. I don't know where Boeing Field is. Seattle.
It's Boeing's field. Look, there's fucking planes in the background.
Okay.
There's planes in the background that have yet to be delivered.
Oh yeah, there are. I wasn't putting two and two together. Okay, that's interesting. Mirai, we miss you. A380.
No. That's the Bombardier C Series / Airbus A220.
Yeah.
Which looks like shit.
I can wish for the A380, okay? I'm just waiting for it.
Do you want to see an A380 cockpit?
Sure. Yeah, because it's got the 4 engine levers. That would make a lot more sense than just the 2. A 2-engine A380 probably wouldn't work very well. Unless they were big-ass engines.
What company do you think operates this one?
How would you know based on the cockpit? I mean, the visors are red, so I'm gonna maybe say fucking BA, just because of the red visors, but... Emirates. Yeah, there's no way you would know. I wouldn't know, at least. Maybe from the registration, but I can barely even see it. An American plane that needs to be painted somewhere in Washington State.
Oh, Boeing.
Mm-hmm.
They're still trying to get through the 787 backlog.
Yeah, that part showed it to them hard.
93.
They'll get there eventually.
Have we
Alright,
got
let's go
any
with the next.
Have we got any ones that are on backlog? Yeah, we do. We have a 787-10 that we ordered 3 years ago almost.
Mm-hmm. It'll get there eventually.
There you go, look.
It'll get there eventually. Actually, you know who has the most expensive ticket in the world? What airline?
Go on.
Take a guess. What airline has the most expensive ticket?
American?
No.
Emirates?
No.
No, I didn't.
Singapore Airlines
Oof.
has the most expensive ticket on their A380s.
This is one of Sun Country's Boeing 737s. Look at how fucking lazy they've been with debranding it.
Sun Country actually flies into Dulles a lot. I see their planes on the signature ramp.
They've just copied
Every now
over the
and again.
Norwegian logos, and then they've also copied over the Norwegian guy's name.
Yep.
And the
We
They've been
couldn't
so
be
lazy.
we couldn't be fucked to repaint the plane, so we'll just cover up the Norwegian shit and leave .com. Then that's it.
Lovely plane. Southwest really,
yeah.
really colours their planes well.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Southwest state liveries?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are nice.
Can you see where the Max got grounded?
Yeah. Oh no, I can't tell at all.
198. Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when Boeing goes, oh, our planes are grounded, we'll just keep building them.
Yep. Because they're still being ordered, and you can recall them later. All right, let's go back to the guess the airport game. That's actually quite interesting.
Guess the airport.
I already told you it's Everett.
Yep.
Clearly, you can see the fucking mountains in the background with the snow on top of them. Of course it is.
In my 33 years shooting Boeings at PAE, this was the first. I've never seen one covered like this.
It's embarrassed to be an American aircraft.
Pretty much. You want to know why it's covered in that? Because one of the Boeing engineers stepped on it and killed themselves.
He's because that's the one that went across the runway when it shouldn't have. I like how there's an ANA.
Yeah.
Actually, let me see how much that would cost. All N-I-P-I-O-N.
First Airbus at A380 ever built.
Yep. With don't tell me what those characters are. That looks Chinese.
You want to know why you can tell it's the first Airbus ever built? 001.
Oh, it is. It is Chinese because it says it must congratulate the 10th Air Show China.
It's in China, yeah. But you can tell it's the first one built because it's 001.
Yep. And it's now been decommissioned.
That's it.
Probably. A lot of them have been.
FWWOW.
A lot of the old A380s have been, yeah.
Active.
Really?
17.7 years old, still active. It's a testbed config.
Ah, that's why. It's not a commercial airliner.
Well, no, that one isn't. When was the last photo taken of it?
Who knows?
Last photo taken of it was this one on the 14th of December 2021. It was at Hamburg. Let me go through the A380s and see what the oldest operating commercial airliner one is. 002 is preserved at Euroscope of Toulouse. Which has had all of its Airbus branding completely removed.
That's surprising. I guess they're updating the livery though, because the Airbus livery's changed.
003 is
When is the
scrapped.
Japanese Grand Prix?
Hang on,
This year.
003 is scrapped. It was broken up in 2020. Oh, okay. So it was
Rest in peace.
owned by Singapore Airlines, and then it got sold to a German bank, who then scrapped it.
Bastards. JAE Japanese Grand Prix.
The oldest currently operating one
September
is
24th.
015, which is owned by Qantas. That one was configured as such and such. It was delivered in 2008. It was configured as a certain flooring in 2013. It then got reconfigured 2 months later. Yeah. It was then stored at LA from the 26th of March 2020 to the 20th of August 2021. Then it got moved to Dresden, where it got stored for another 3 months. Then it got sent back to Sydney, where it got stored for another 4 months, and then it returned to service on the 11th of January last year.
Alright, so
Oof. Guess who actually ordered the A380 but then cancelled the order?
who?
Malaysian Airlines.
Really? Wow.
018, 024, 032. All three were not built. Oof!
Okay.
Guess who fucking bought an A380 and then returned it? Well, not returned it,
Oh.
but bought it and then didn't go through with it. Look at number 37 on this list.
FedEx.
FedEx wanted to buy an A380.
Yeah, I don't think they make cargo variants of the A380.
No, but they were just going to convert it to a cargo. But the fact that FedEx wanted to buy A380s for cargo.
So, the cheapest way for me to get to Narita, the Super Value Economy, $1,150.70. Flight from 9:30 in the morning, Washington, D.C., DCA, Terminal 2, to Chicago O'Hare, operated by SkyWest DBA United Express,
Oof.
a 1 hour and 15-minute layover, and then Chicago O'Hare to Tokyo.
Oof.
Or I could take a flight operated by United Airlines, or I could take a flight from Baltimore, Washington to Chicago O'Hare operated by there, or I could go from Baltimore to San Francisco onto Narita. What if I want to direct? What if I don't want to stop? This is economy, by the way. The
Al Nippon
cheapest
Airways has
is
a
$1,100.
Al Nippon Airways has a fucking A380.
They do?
Delivered in October 2020 and it's been parked ever since.
So they don't use it. Yeah, they don't use it.
It's been
I
registered.
wonder why they got it. I wonder why they got it.
No, it has been used.
Really?
It hasn't been used recently, but it has been used.
Maybe that was too expensive, or it's broken down and they're waiting for parts.
No, it's parked.
Oh, maybe they're going to decommission. I love the koi livery. That's awesome.
That's what it's in.
Yeah, the koi fish livery. That's awesome.
5th of February 2022, the last photo was taken of it.
Oh, that wasn't. Oh, that was about a year ago. I wonder why they parked it. Maybe it's too expensive for them to operate.
Unknown. Someone bought it, but we don't know who, and then they didn't build it.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Asiana
must have canceled the
Airlines.
order. That's amazing.
Oh!
That I can go to Japan for $1,100, and that's one way, by the
I
way.
just realised something. You know how I had
What?
XLEL home?
Uh-huh.
That's the last A380 BA actually had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that plane's only 6-7 years old.
There you go, then. You had a brand new plane.
It's leased from someone, but it's hidden as to why. I know exactly who that's leased from.
Why is that?
I don't know, it's hidden, but I know exactly who BA would have leased that from.
Who do you think?
HSBC Bank. Everything, because trust me, you know the fucking Class 91s, the trains in the UK?
Yeah.
They used to be owned by HSBC Bank.
That makes total sense.
They're bank assets that just get leased. Ferried from Toulouse to Heathrow on the 22nd of June 2016. It was then stored for 6 months in France. It was then again stored there for another 3 months. It then fucked off to Madrid for a year. And then it came back to Heathrow for 7 days. And then was flown back to Madrid. Why did it come back to Heathrow for 7 days to go all the way back to Madrid again?
Who knows? Who bloody well knows?
Yeah,
September 24th. So
that's the plane I flew back on, and that's the beer, the newest one they have.
Well, there you go then. Alright, now I'm going to search business class. To go to Japan, business class, how much is it going to cost me?
20 grand.
Not quite. Well, this is one way, so let's click, we'll click next. Oh, they're a Star Alliance member, okay. Ah, okay, so this is the direct flight then. It doesn't go to... The reason I couldn't get a direct flight before is because I had Narita, but they only go direct from Dulles to Haneda. So if I click that... Okay, select return flight. Go with...
Scheduled to be at JFK at 1928 Zulu. So in basically 2.5 hours roughly.
Really? Wow. No way. That's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be.
How much is it?
Take a wild guess.
No idea.
Round trip. From Dulles to Haneda and back again.
15 grand?
That's a lot closer than your first guess. Total is $12,224.15.
Too bad.
No, not at all. For business class, that's not bad at all.
Yeah,
70 pound, two 70-pound bags. Wow.
if you have a look here,
Not
look.
bad.
That's what time it thinks I'm going to be at New York for.
What was that? 1819?
1928 Zulu.
1928. So subtract 5 from 1928. 16, 15, 14, so 430. Not bad.
I've got roughly 2.5 hours to go.
Yeah.
These are going to have basically 15 tons of fuel when I get there, which is quite a lot, but it's fine.
And a 22-pound carry-on. Only one carry-on, though. That's a shame. and I would get 16,904 flight miles. That's probably enough for 1 or 2 free flights.
Look at the specks of weather on my PFD.
Oh, and I get lounge access. Yep.
Look at the specks of weather.
Specks of weather.
Far on my... I'm not that far away, look. I'm about to hit fucking Newfoundland.
Yeah, it's not that far. Let's see the seat map for the 789 business class. There is no first class. It's all business. My goodness. So the business class is in a 2x4x2 configuration. Oh no, it's a 1x2x1 configuration. Okay. That's quite nice, actually. And the seats are staggered. So it's like window seat, then table next to the window, then the seat. So you can lie flat. That's very nice. And there's 13 rows of business class. Premium economy is in a 2x3x2 configuration.
Look at that wind. That cloud, sorry.
And then economy. If you want to fly economy, it's a 3x3x3 configuration in the back.
Yeah, fuck that. Guess the plane.
I don't fucking know. Airbus something or other.
737.
But you'd like this plane because it's a Boeing 78 something. Whatever the fuck.
I thought that was an A380 cockpit for a minute. Turns out that's an A350.
Let's go back to the... I would love to buy this fare, but then it's $12,000 just for the airfare in business class, round trip. That doesn't include a hotel. Or food or anything like that.
BA holidays.
Yeah, but I'm not flying BA to Tokyo.
Yeah, you could. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'd have to... I'd go... Okay, so I'd go from Dulles to London, meet you guys at Heathrow after I clear customs and come back in with my shit. To get on a plane to go back across America, more than likely, to Japan.
No, because BA go this way, they just go underneath Russia.
Either way, I mean, we could both leave at the same time, more or less, and probably land at roughly the same time as well. Kind of like how we did when you guys were coming to New York. I was supposed to be there like an hour and a half after you guys, and we ended up getting there at the same time, more or less. I think I was there like 20 minutes before you guys. That's how we'll plan it again. So when I fly up, we'll try to get you to
Yeah, let me show you.
around the same time, unless you fly in the Dulles, in which case it doesn't matter.
Look at this. That's what I flew
Illegal
before.
flight.
No,
Illegal.
This is back in 2021.
Illegal.
14th of July 21.
Illegal.
No, it wasn't.
It's illegal to fly over Russia.
Oh yeah, welcome to... I had controllers on, so I was told to do this for some unknown reason.
Do a loop. It's probably a height restriction. Because that's what airport is that?
Narita.
So yeah, you probably have a height restriction where you have to be above a certain height before they'll let you go out over Tokyo.
Also, you were wrong. Narita is the one that is inland. Haneda is actually the one on the water.
Oh, I got him confused. Haneda is actually sinking.
Yeah.
And isn't going to be around for much longer because of it. Which is very interesting. I like how you landed there, parked there, and then immediately took off on your next flight.
No, that's because I'm looking at that, but I'm clicking on other flights, so it should be both.
I know, but it just lines up so nicely. It's like you teleported across a gate and then boom.
Oh, I have a friend of mine currently flying. Oh, it's Alex. Your message of...
Oh, good, no snow. I'm so happy. Man survives on ketchup for 24 days in the Caribbean. I mean, sure.
Oh, it's not him. Okay. I thought it was someone else. When was the last time Aaron flew?
Aaron streamed.
No, it flew.
Oh.
Oh, he flew something on the 1st of January, apparently. That... He took off from Key West and then I think gave up and just went fucking can't be bothered. Look.
His game probably crashed and he's like, fuck it.
He did the same here, look. Oh no, he did actually, he took off from Orlando, then immediately
And
left,
landed-
and then landed at...
3 times at Tampa. Landed 3 times
no.
at Tampa.
That's because he hit that, and then it's bounced and it's and then he's just given up. Oh no, he did turn around and come back.
Yep.
Okay, when was the last proper flight that he did? 26th of December. Hartsfield Jackson landed to Miami. He doesn't like to 312,
Straight
and then
in.
bounced up and then 33. Then he went like here, and then he just gave up. He doesn't like
He's
the
like-
taxi.
I'm not taxiing to the gate. Fuck that shit.
When was the last long flight he did? August.
Transatlantic
Heathrow-
flight from
Heathrow from
to
Miami.
Of course,
Oh,
of course
yeah.
it was Miami.
No, I remember this. He took off from Heathrow, did the entire flight, yeah? Got here and the game crashed.
Oh no.
Which is why I
I
have...
d-
That's why I have my game, if I go to my thing. That's why I have autosave and then pulled every 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
That's why I have autosave enabled to do it every 20 minutes.
That's a
I do
shame.
not trust P3D enough, that's the thing.
Yeah, really. Could you buy a game from 2018 to 2022 from Steam? You could get 60% money from all fees paid from that time frame now. I should do this. I should join this class action lawsuit. Get 60% of whatever I spent back from in that span of 4 or 5 years. And then put all of that money back on Steam.
Yep.
Back on Steam games. That's what a lot of people are saying they're going to do is like, yeah, sure, I'll do this. And then immediately go back to Steam and that's where all the money's going to go.
See, if I do that, I know for a fact I'm going to get like 4 or 5 grand. The amount of money I spend.
But you're not in America.
No,
It's
I
only
know.
for Americans.
It's ridiculous.
Well, blame your country for not having antitrust laws like America does. I'm not joining it because I could care less. But
That's where we are. We're about to hit Canada.
oh, Canada. Canada's nice. Don't hit Canada. Just, you know,
what the fuck?
tap it on the shoulder.
What the fuck is this?
A big giant red circle.
Controlled
that a sensor?
airspace. Goose bit. Yeah, that's Gander, I believe.
Granger, yeah.
Gander Oceanic Transition Area.
Oh, that's where that flight from fucking wherever it was to wherever the hell it was going. They had to divert there on 9/11.
Or Gander.
Yeah, it was flying from Boston or something. They had to go up there because American airspace was closed. So you had like, and it was a domestic flight. Nobody had their passports on them, so they couldn't leave Gander. It was a mess. I think it was for like 2 weeks. There was a documentary about it. I could be wrong on everything, but I know they landed there, and I know there's a documentary about it.
There's a restricted airspace here from 6,000 feet to unlimited.
Well, you got better be below 6,000 then.
Restricted. Yeah, why is it restricted?
Because reasons.
That's restricted as well. Fredericton. Which is funny because you take off from there, and then if you turn left, you're fucked.
It's probably a military exercise or something.
Warning.
Because New York's got restricted airspace.
Yeah, but it has no.
The entire island of Manhattan is restricted.
Well,
you can't fly over Manhattan Island.
Not here, apparently.
In real life, Manhattan Island is restricted. You are not allowed to fly over Manhattan.
Is it because of 9/11?
I think it's not just because of 9/11. I think there's a lot of reasons. 9/11 is probably the primary reason, but the UN is there. There's a lot of embassies in New York. There's a whole lot of stuff. So you can't fly over Manhattan. Unless you're a helicopter. Otherwise you'll get fucked.
Well, look at the amount of restricted airspaces we have.
Yep.
Look.
I mean, you want to talk about restricted airspace. Right now, the country with the most restricted airspace...
Where's Area 52? Where's Area 51?
It's going to be near Las Vegas.
That?
Near Las Vegas.
Where's Vegas?
Look for the...
LA's there.
Yeah, so it's like an hour and a half northwest of LA. Look for Lake Mead. Look for Lake Mead. That's Lake Mead right there. Yep.
Here's Las Vegas.
Yep. So in that area, around there
is it this?
I think it's to the west, but I could be wrong.
Well, this is the west.
The west of Las Vegas, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on its location in reference to Las Vegas. East. I'm sorry. I could be wrong though.
I don't think it's gonna be east.
Maybe it's to the north. I don't know off the top of my head.
From 100 AGL to flight level 580 is this one.
That might be it then.
Restricted airspace. Communications. No. Area 51 restricted airspace.
Area 51 is the most well-protected Air Force base we have. You can't even get within, I think, 5 miles of it around. It's all restricted.
Yeah, people go, oh yeah, it's because of fucking aliens and things. No, it's just because that's probably, I believe Area 51 is where they test, like, their...
SR-71, and that's where we develop the next generation fighters and...
Yeah,
missiles and all kinds of stuff. Nuclear programs there.
Weapons of mass destruction, basically. Which is
no,
why...
I don't think there's any WMDs there. But that's where they were developed.
Like, they were developed, for example, that's where they developed, like, the super top secret fucking bombers and stealth fighters and everything.
Yeah.
Like the Blackbird as well, I believe. But that, that's where they do all of that stuff because it's protected and they know for a fact that no one can... find anything.
Yeah, if you get within a mile of that 5 mile exclusion zone, you're going to get some talking to by the Air Force, the MPs. I should just answer that phone call from One Main Financial. Be like, stop calling, she's dead, and then just hang up. They call every 10 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Was it because she hasn't paid bills because obviously she can't?
No, it's them trying to offer a credit. She doesn't have any bills. We paid off all the credit cards.
I'd like to offer you
Actually-
credit to a dead person.
Actually, we got a bill from a company called Woman Within, and you know how much the bill was for?
How much?
Negative 27 cents.
So they paid you 27 cents.
They owe me they owe my mother 27 cents. Which means they owe me 27 cents. But they're not going to add interest to that 27 cents. Ever. Because, of course not.
Area 51 is an active military installation administered by Edwards Air Force Base. So the team who run Edwards Air Force Base deal with Area 51.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a big deal. Area 51 is probably the most, in the U.S. military at least,
Area 51
secretive.
employees reach the facility by way of aircraft. They fly in and
Yep.
out of restricted terminal at McCarran International Airport on one of several unmarked planes permitted to fly through the airspace above Area 51. Ah, the air...
Yep.
Here we go, I've got it. Airspace is
I know about that.
R4808 November.
There you go then.
So can I search that? R4808 November. Nope. But I can probably search for it over here.
Interesting. That's an interesting comment coming from you.
Well,
GM is an OEM who we race with in IndyCar. I think he, Andretti, has put forward a very compelling proposition. Then why the fuck did you say no? Because you're one of the fucking 8 teams that said no.
here you go.
So, explain why.
All of that is Area 51.
Well, restricted airspace.
Well, yeah. That, I believe, is
That
Area 51.
is Area 51, yeah, because it would have to show up. The
Yeah,
only
totally.
reason you can land at Area 51 is if you're declaring an emergency, and that's the only available space for you to land at. But you will be immediately detained.
Well, yeah, you'll have to be. You're
And
not
searched and
you're not
everything.
going to be in any trouble unless you're carrying something illegal. But they physically have to detain you to stop you from going anywhere they don't want you to go.
Oh no,
They would-
you'll be told. Yeah, though.
You'll be told your rights. You will be detained, and then you'll probably be taken in a car, probably like covered up, and thrown outside of the outside of the
No,
base.
they wouldn't do that. They'd probably put you in a holding cell somewhere, and not be very kind about it. They'd be very aggressive with you.
Well, I don't think.
Despite the fact.
I think if
Despite
it
the
was
fact
like
that it's an emergency.
I think if it was an emergency and the plane was like about to blow up or something and had to land there, I don't think they would be that aggressive. But they would make it clear that look,
They'd
you're
be
not
very
supposed to be
pushy.
here.
Yeah. We
So don't
understand
try
the
and do
reasons
anything.
you're here, but you're going to be treated like a war criminal, effectively. Well, I shouldn't say that. You're going to be treated like a prisoner because we have to. But yeah, they probably tell them to stay in the plane until people could get there, and then put them in a Humvee or something, and hide them away until they could get them out.
Yeah.
Do not leave this room, or you will be shot.
I know exactly what they would do. They would basically put you in a holding area. I don't think they put you in cells, but they would put you in a holding area
I don't
where
think
you
they
can't
have
see anything.
cells.
What they would then
Yeah,
do is they would then probably call the company and go, right, fly your plane into this base now. They'd call another plane to come over and land, and they'd put them all in that plane, and the plane would fuck off. That's the best way they'd get them out. They would call the company and go, look, you have an emergency at Area 51. Get another plane immediately, and take everyone else.
Yeah, I think it would be more like a GA situation is what I'm talking about. A
Oh,
GA
yeah.
pilot, the engine fails or something. They probably just put them in a room, like not an office, but like a rec room or a cafeteria or something like that, and have the exits of said room guarded, so that if
Yeah.
they tried to leave, be like, where are you going? I need to use the restroom. Okay, we will escort you to the restroom.
But if it was like if it was an international flight, for example, let's say this plane, they would probably be a lot more like understanding about it, but they would physically say, "Look, you're not supposed to be here. Don't try it."
They probably get the plane. They probably tow the plane off of the runway and tell everyone to stay on the plane and keep the window shades closed.
Yep. And
That's
then,
exactly what they would do until a company aircraft could get there, or a relief aircraft could get there and get them to McCarran, or what used to be called McCarran.
Yeah, because what I know what they would do. Let's say BA has an engine failure, a severe engine failure, and has to land there. It would get towed off, and then they would either go to BA and go get another BA aircraft, or call one of your other companies. And I know exactly what BA would do. They'd call up American and go, "Can you get a plane over there?"
No, I think the military would take care of that. The military would get them out. They'd be flown out on a military aircraft, most likely. Because they can put them in a what's it called?
Globetrotter?
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm also gonna clarify. It's the plane in GTA, the Titan in GTA. I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but it's the 4-engine. Yeah,
No.
that thing.
Well,
No.
because
the plane I'm talking about is a prop plane. 4-engine prop plane.
AC-130,
Yeah, that.
the Lockheed AC-130. There you go.
Yeah, they can fit them all in the compartment in the cargo area where the soldiers would be. They could easily do that, or split it up into 2 of them, and fly them to McCarran, and then drop them off at the terminal, escort them inside, and then that would be the end of it. Then they'd get on another aircraft from there. I don't know if they would allow them to get their bags. That might be a different story.
No, they wouldn't get the bags, because the bags would get physically searched by the military, and then once they get cleared, they'll get flown back separately.
If they're still in the plane,
They'll
might
get flown back
not.
separately. No, they would.
No, yeah, the bags would get flown back separately, of course. I'm talking about like carry-on luggage.
Oh, carry-on?
They would probably let them take.
But anything in the plane would get searched immediately once they can, and that will get flown back separately.
Yeah,
Because
anything
they
in the
wanna-
cargo holds. Anything in the
basically
cargo
would wanna
holds.
check.
Unless there's live animals on the plane, like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
cargo holds. If that's the case, then they'll unload them right away and get them on the plane out immediately.
But the reason why they would want to search the bags is in case, for example, let's say that it was planned for them to land there. There could be a recording device in the plane.
There could be anything in the plane. Obviously, all the carry-on luggage is going to get searched too. So.
Well, yeah, but what I mean is the bags would get searched harsher, and they would be done by one at a time for all the fucking proper drugs and everything and all the stuff that needs
And
to be
very, very methodically.
done. Yeah.
This conversation is going to be taped and recorded somewhere, and they're going to be like, these guys know too much. And one of them's not even an American. We've screwed up, everybody. They know about the unmarked plane that comes twice a day. Yeah, of course, everybody knows about it.
There's a fucking Wendover Productions video about it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's kind of a well-known thing. I think there's a rule that you can't take photos of that plane.
Well,
But-
I don't know if it's about that, but when it takes off with the transponder on, they do turn the transponder off as it goes
You
into
turn the transponder off as it leaves McCarran. Or as it gets into restricted airspace, that is, I think.
Yeah. Because of security reasons, they don't want the flight plans to be tracked, because then
Yeah,
someone can plan that they know the plane's going to be here at this point, and then they know where the plan's going to be, and then bang.
That's true. I was going to say, because people can't know where Area 51 is. Yes.
Everyone knows what it is.
Everybody knows where Area 51 is.
Mr.
There's
Beast fucking
giant
stayed
signs
outside of
around
it. Mr. Beast stayed outside of it for 24 hours and got basically fucking watched by cameras.
Oh, yeah. When your Jeep is as upset. So in America, you know the Wrangler, right?
Yeah.
The Jeep Wrangler. We have these body kits on them. And some people put these bull bars and it gets like an angry face.
Yeah.
There's this Jeep covered in snow. As a meme. I've seen it before and it's hilarious. And I'm going to put it in the Discord so you can see it. There you go. That's how I feel whenever it snows and I have to shovel. But yeah. Oh wow, they're opening soon.
This flight's been going for a while.
What's that?
This flight has been going for a while. How
Oh
long
shit,
we
it's
got left?
transatlantic.
No, I was wondering how long we got left. 2 hours, 15 minutes roughly.
Value 718. Expect runway 14 left. Don't like my driving? Email me at eatshit@gofuckyourself.com. Yeah, that's how you tell 'em. I'm still waiting for my W-2s to come in. They have to be postmarked by the end of the month. They have 11 days left to be postmarked. Otherwise, I can yell at my employer because they mailed them out too late. Actually, they can get in trouble for that, I think. Could be wrong. Do you have ATC to talk to?
Not yet. I believe the only ATC that I will have is Boston Center, but I won't have them for a while. I will get
Right.
them as I enter Taffy, and I am planned to get to Taffy at 1821, which is plane is showing 1712. I won't have them for another hour.
Yeah, hour 10, something like that.
However, once I go and hit this waypoint and start turning left, my speed should shoot up, because then it's no longer a
Massive
direct
headwind.
It'll be a crosswind.
Yeah. That'll be the turbulence.
How are my passengers doing? Should you have a look?
Let's see.
97% satisfied. They expect an arrival in 3 hours and 5 minutes. Valanta is showing 2 hours and 14.
97% of the people are satisfied.
There's the IFE.
I want to know who those 3% are,
There's the IFE.
because... Yep. I want to know who those
3%.
3% of people who aren't satisfied are. They can be jettisoned out of the aircraft.
Let's go here and go here. We can see who's on the plane. So that's cabin level 1,
Mm-hmm.
cabin level 2.
Mm-hmm. What is cabin level 2? Is that like first class or business class? Because I know in front of the cockpit, in front of the nose on the Lufthansa 747 is first class.
Let's check a BA747 400 seat map. Club World, business.
Okay.
So on the lower deck, you have first in the very nose.
In the very front, right?
Then you have a small amount of Club World of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 seats.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got galleys, 2 exits, more galleys. Then you've got a
Right.
load more Club World. World Traveller
And
Plus.
then you have...
That's Premium Eco, and then World Traveller is Eco, which is was in a 343 config.
Yeah, well, wide body aircraft.
And then upstairs... Sorry, no. Oh yeah, because there was 2 different configs they used to have.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the newer one. That's the older one, I believe.
Mm-hmm. But then upstairs it would have been all Club World.
Just Club World upstairs.
Yeah. You get to climb the steps of a Boeing 747, which is a pretty cool feeling.
That's the A380 seat map.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting here.
Hold on, let me...
So, this is the lower deck. You've got first Club World, World Traveller.
Mm-hmm.
Then upper deck, you've got more Club World,
Mm-hmm.
World Traveller Plus, World Traveller. I was sitting here. This entire area here was dead. I don't know if there were more downstairs, but this entire area was like 4 people.
Did you guys get on the jetway to the upper level, or did you have to walk up the steps?
Jetway to the upper level.
Ah, that's a shame. What about getting off?
Also jetway to the upper level.
Ah, that's a shame. You didn't walk down the steps. It's like one of those things that you almost never get the opportunity to do, is walk up and down the steps on a fucking plane.
Yep. I was saying to Alex that, obviously, because the way Dallas did the fucking jetways was just unorganized. They had no idea what they were doing. It was funny. And I told Alex, look, when we get to Heathrow, you're going to see just how organized that we are. We got to Heathrow. The gates physically have 3 separate jetway entrances, all with the names of upper deck, front, back. They're all connected. That, like, it's all self-explanatory. Like, and I said to Alex, look, we do this correctly.
Yeah, but to be fair, how many A380s do we get? We get 4 maximum.
Still, you guys don't understand how to fucking do it properly.
Yeah, but we only get 4 of them, so it's not really a priority.
Shutting
And
off
we
the
don't get any 747s, so it's
I've just shut off the outboard engines because I don't need them on anymore. The outboard engines, the outboard overboard fuel tanks, because I don't need them on anymore, because the main tanks are taking care of them for the engines. And soon I'm going to turn off the main tanks anyway, because they've only got 3 tons left.
Right.
And in just about 2 moments we'll start turning left, because we've just completed our North Atlantic track. Ready?
Woohoo!
We have successfully completed our North Atlantic crossing.
There you go.
There's Canada down there.
Oh, Canada. I don't know the rest of the song.
Look at that.
Could be worse. It could be God Save the Queen. Sorry, King.
This fucking plane is lovely. And it sounds amazing as well. Go on the stream quickly and listen to this.
I will. In a moment. Oh man. So I was searching for shuttle buses. Oh, I was searching for double-decker buses.
Yeah.
Just to see what they were going for, if I could find any on Facebook. And I found this bus, a minibus, that I got really excited when I saw the zoomed out picture. Because it said COTA, C-O-T-A, and the side of it looked like the Circuit of the Americas livery.
Yeah.
Like the switches. And then underneath where it says COTA, it says Central Ohio Transit Authority. And I was like, you bastards. I was like, I need to get some paint and paint over the Central Ohio Transit Authority and just put COTA back on this bus and like COTA colors. I was so disappointed when I saw that. I was like, oh, why does it say that?
Go onto the stream and listen to these engines.
I am. They sound beautiful.
Rolls Royce engines for you.
Mm-hmm. Have you guys talked any more about who, what, and when you guys might come down next? Over next, I should say.
Not yet, but I know Ash wants to come, so...
So she's definitely coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to have a word of her tomorrow, actually, because I'm going up to Colchester in 10 hours.
Have you heard back from any of your interviews?
No, not yet.
Did you get your final check from Hotel de Vin or Vaughn or whenever?
Not yet.
No. That's a surprise. I thought they would have given that to you by now, because you're clearly not going back there. Have they made any attempt to get in touch with you at all
Nope.
since whatever happened?
They will still pay me on the day that I get paid because legally they have to, but they haven't. I
Right.
literally messaged them saying, oh yeah, this, and that. Nothing. No response. Just got read. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I walked out on their shift at fucking 1 in the morning and told them that I quit because, you know, I was going to get terminated anyway. That ignored. I was like, okay. No one cared.
Well, clearly they were favoring someone else.
Well, yeah, and you know, the fact that no one told me anything or even got annoyed at me by leaving just showed me all I
Mhm.
needed to know.
Yeah, because they were going to get rid of you anyway. So it's like, well,
If I had
Whatever.
left and they were like, oh, why did you leave, yada yada yada, then they weren't going to fire me. But the fact that
Mhm.
they were ignoring me entirely, even when I told them that I had quit on the shift,
mm-hmm.
that just literally told me everything I needed to know.
It's like, oh yeah, you actually don't give a fuck. So, I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting VOD you can go and watch back on.
Yeah. We're doing guess the airport and fucking talking about a bus that we're going to turn into a business class bus or a first class bus with like a business style seating. And we're talking about you getting fired and when you're coming back to America and a whole bunch of other shit. This is going to be an excellent stream. And half of it, you're not even going to be saying anything for. Because you don't say anything on your damn streams.
It's because no
Just
one's
gonna be
around.
quiet.
I don't like talking to myself. I see if people are here, I talk to them. But yeah,
You gotta kind of talk to yourself, though, because people watch the VOD. Like, oh, this guy seems interesting. And nothing. Just nothing. Silence, quiet. And it's like, okay.
I mean, if you look at the stream and then look down the panels, I am slightly filling them in now.
Yes, but you're not well, I mean, you're speaking to me, but, you know. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't be talking to anybody. You wouldn't be saying any damn thing. And I know that's the truth.
Look at the chat that I just did.
Hold on. I clicked off of the tab. Let me go back to it. Give me a second. What's Peglin? Nerdcube is streaming Peglin. I don't know what Peglin is.
Looks like shit.
Tab onto it.
Looks like shit. It's an RPG game. Squirrel is fucking
The
playing
new
Simrail.
Yeah, and the Yogscast are playing Played Up. WTF1 official is playing sports. I'm gonna say the new hosts of their podcast are actually better than Matt and Tommy and all that. It's actually like a better. I'm hearing myself, so I'm stopping every 5 seconds.
Someone's playing someone's playing just chatting, but they're actually playing Planet Coaster.
Well, you could actually do that though. You could be just like randomly talking and not really, and that could just be in the background. Actually, I have heard of this game. John, many a true nerd was playing this before. The Peglin. It's actually a pretty interesting little thing.
Yeah. Someone's playing something called Finnish Army Simulator.
Is that where you just drink a lot and then go shoot Russians in the face?
Experience the Finnish army around the year 2011.
A random specific time frame, but okay.
I know.
Warhammer is streaming Warhammer. The meta continues.
Well, at least WTF1 is actually, you know, tolerable now.
Yeah, and like I said, it's actually like I liked Matt and excuse me, I liked Matt and I liked Tommy, but I think the new people they have on there now are just more I don't know what the right words are, but they're more I have to mute myself because I keep hearing myself and I keep pausing to listen to what I'm saying.
Just mute the stream, yeah.
I think they're just more articulate. I don't know. I don't want to like say that Matt and Tommy were bad. I don't think Tommy was bad. I think Tommy was really good.
Matt's just shit. Who the fuck likes him? He's so annoying.
He was an okay kind of guy, but like
So-
when Leclerc was doing his thing and all that, and it was nice to see him like passionate about Charles and wanting him to be successful, but just some of his takes were just I don't know. And I was listening to the hot takes, whatever the fuck it was, Wednesday, but I listened to it on a Thursday, and somebody went and said something just absolutely stupid. I can't even remember what it was, and I just listened to the podcast earlier today. It's like, can you rate like a 0? But these guys on it now, and like, what, there's like 6 people now on it, 6 different people that are going to do podcasts and watch-alongs and shit. The way they phrase their opinions and stuff like that, it just sounds a lot more educated, not fanboyish, but like they know kind of what they're talking about. Not that Matt and Tommy didn't, but they just seem like better presenters. It's the opposite of Top Gear. When Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May left Top Gear, it was shit. I gave it 2 episodes chance. They were shit, and I haven't watched a single episode since. The Grand Tour is where it's at. But this is different. Like, they were okay. Tommy and Matt were okay. The new people are just better. And I don't know the reasons why Tommy and Matt left. I don't know if they were fired or whatever, but it seems like a better production. Maybe it's just a change of voice. You know? Different people doing the speaking, and it's changing back and forth, so it's not like the same people all the time, and you don't get sick of hearing them. I don't know. It just seems better. And, of course, almost all of them are Aston Martin fans, or Stroll fans. I have no idea why, but, you know, you do you. Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh no, nothing. I'm just typing to...
No, my stream's locked up both on Twitch and Discord.
Oh no.
I thought I dropped.
No, that's how the Lancer Auto saves.
Oh, okay.
It has to pause the game to save it.
I see. I thought it was me dropping out. Worst pre-made ever is streaming a raft. Just popped up as a recommended channel. Interestingly. Like, of all the people that are streaming right now, that are on my followed channels or recommended, the most is, and I just noticed that the person I'm going to say is second most, but the most is Sips with World of Warcraft at 1,000. He's not actually the most, but...
World of Warcraft is good.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've played it since it came out, and you only do it, like, occasionally when there's new content, like, that's with us with Grand Theft Auto. You know,
Sure.
we used to play it constantly, but now we only go back to it when there's a content update, because
Well,
it's
I mean,
boring.
there's a new content update I haven't played yet, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have. I like it. I like the characters in it. There was, like, some kind of weird personality. But even so, me liking that new content update, I've only played 3 or 4 missions, and I haven't gone back to it. So, it's I think right now, and clearly Grand Theft Auto 5 is a dead horse, and Rockstar's just going to keep kicking money out of it. If they would have posted like a single-player DLC, a paid single-player DLC that would expand the map, and then do online with that, but only, you know, you get more if you have the expansions, I think they would have made more money off of GTA 5. I think the online, despite how much money it got them, could have been made even better if they put San Fierro and Las Venturas in.
Yeah.
So much better, because you could have more casinos that were actually well thought out and well laid out, and not like that piece of crap casino that's confusing as all hell to get through.
I need to go and renew my British Airways fucking...
Website.
Yeah, but I don't have the money to do so. It's funny.
Uh-oh. Rip.
It's 11
I tried-
pounds. And I don't have that.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Actually,
You're
no, I think I
struggling.
might on my credit card. I think I might just have enough.
Actually, I just got a notice from my one of my credit card companies that they've raised my credit limit from 3,200 to 5,800. It's like, that's great. Can you please lower my interest rate?
Yeah, because
Like,
you're not going to
no.
use it. The interest rate is massive.
I would rather them lower the interest rate than up the credit limit, honestly. I'm happy they up the credit limit if I need the money. I have it now, but I'd rather them lower my interest rates because I've never missed a payment. My credit score's in the upper 700s, which is awesome. And
Oh,
yeah.
you cunt. I'm like 30p short on my credit card.
GG. When does it have to be renewed by?
Tomorrow.
Oh, well, you're kind of in a pickle.
Yep.
Oh, man. But yeah, the other thing I'm doing is I'm looking at houses.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Give
moving
me a
closer.
second. Give me a second. I messaged Ash about it. I got a phone call 2 seconds later. She's going to send me the money when she gets to bingo.
Who?
Ash.
Oh. Oh, well, there you go. At least you got the money now.
Well, she's going to send it when she gets to bingo.
She plays old people games.
Yeah.
We got a message from our local firehouse that said they had to cancel bingo night for the rest of the time. They're doing one more bingo night and then it's done. And everybody's upset. It's like, oh my goodness.
I've also said, when you send me the money, can you also send me the other money for tomorrow? Because she's paying for my ticket to go up there. But the issue is, she's going to be at bingo for a while. And then by the time she goes home, she's going to go to bed. And then I've got to get on a train 3 hours later. Because I've got to leave at 3 in the morning.
Good fucking God.
Yep.
Why the fuck?
Because she starts her shift at 8:30. And I want to join her for the full shift. So I have to leave
You're gonna
my
sit
house.
on the bus from
That's
the
what we
time
do.
she leaves the depot to the first bus stop and just sit on the bus and wow, you guys are crazy.
That's what we do.
Eventually I would get bored. This is nice and all, but I've seen that tree 7 times already. Can we do something else, please?
Oh no, she's doing all different. Like she's doing one round on one route, then she's having a meal break, and then she's doing one round on another route, and then another round on another route. So it's all different routes.
Mm-hmm.
If I bring up her duty sheet, you can have a look.
I mean, I believe you. It's just like, what the
No, I'm just showing you anyway. So the one we're doing tomorrow is that Saturday, 21st of January.
Mm-hmm.
So she starts at 08:25, does a 370 until 12:24, has an hour break, then 1:35 to 3:35 is a round on the 88, and then 4:13 to 6:15 a round on the 82. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get there for that time, and then I leave around that time. But we are going for a meal afterwards, I believe.
Okay.
Like,
What time does her shift end?
6:15 p.m.
So she goes from 8:30 to 6:15 p.m.?
Yep, that's how long the shifts are here, and she gets around, what, 14 quid an hour, roughly?
Good God.
That's why I'm saying move over here, because trust me, it's more interesting. More money, more interesting routes, everything.
That's too much work. And I can't justify coming over there to live there right now. It's very difficult to move country. I'm not sure if you realize how difficult it is. First off, I have to be approved to move to the UK so I can work there and stay permanently. Then
Which
I
is
have to
easy.
find a house or a flat that I could purchase. Then I have to get my shit over there. Then I have to buy new cars and get my pets over there, and it's just not... I'm not going to say it won't happen, but I am going to say it's not going to happen anytime soon, unless something absolutely insane happens.
America gets
What?
bombed.
44.99 acres for $1.8 million. Fuck yes. If I could afford that, that would be awesome. No one around for 50 acres. That's an old plantation house. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm thinking about moving to, further south. These are all lots to build on.
I mean, you can just jump out the plane here, and then wherever you land, that's where you can live.
Yeah, but you know, with decompression, the plane would probably explode, and there's no parachute on a passenger airplane. So, might have a few issues there. Also, at that altitude, you know, there's no oxygen really to breathe. Not enough, at least. You have some issues with that, but who knows?
There's a nice little lake there, down there, that you can live in.
Yeah, I'll live in the lake. No, you know what? If I get lucky enough, I'll be able to live in a van down by the river.
Oh. I've not touched anything in a while, so the game's like, yep, we're going to cinematic now.
But yeah, like I said, I almost won $2 million yesterday. Not yesterday, Wednesday. If a few numbers hit differently, I was like, oh, fuck. And I only just checked it, and I was like, oh shit. If I would have hit that $2 million, I would have been happy as hell.
I mean, you know what you'd have done if you did win that money?
Hmm.
First class straight over there tomorrow.
No, I don't have a passport.
No, me, dickhead. Oh, guess what came through my door this morning?
Your passport.
My new passport.
Hey, I could move to Ladysmith.
I literally I got a notification from the passport office saying at 7:30 this morning saying your passport has been printed and will be passed over to a secure delivery partner shortly, within the next couple days. 20 minutes before that, however, I got a text message saying TNT had my parcel and it will be delivered today. Then
So I've
at
got-
8:30, I got an email saying that it had been passed over to a delivery courier and they will contact me shortly. 20 minutes before that email was sent, however, the passport came through my door.
There you go, then.
Yeah. Because it's weird,
I
because
could-
usually these fucking companies go, oh yeah, we'll deliver it between, like, for example, 8 and 5. And I'm always usually at the very end of that, like, I'm kind of the last people they go to. I must have been the first or second person on this guy's list.
Well, you was just in the area.
Well, no, because usually they do them in a certain order. And
That's true,
I'm
yeah.
usually at the very end of that order, because I'm usually, like, for example, Yodel have about 150 parcels. My HelloFresh parcels, usually around 120, 130. Like, near the end. Amazon, I don't usually get my shit until about 4 p.m. Royal Mail, I don't get my stuff until about 2. Whereas this parcel came through the door at 8 o'clock this morning. I'm like, what?
Interesting. So, I'm looking at a house right now
Yeah.
in Virginia. The town name that's closest to it,
Go on.
it's Baghdad. Or, you know, there's another town called Ladysmith. So there's that. Or I could move to Ashland. Tell Ashley's got a land here in Virginia she can come to.
Alice just went, oh, that she's got a Green Road account now. And Green
Yeah.
Road has a thing where it's like tags, where you know, when you get near to a bus, it automatically logs you on and tracks your driving.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, if you come down to meet to join Ash for a shift, make sure you don't bring it with you, otherwise Stagecoach are going to look at that going, why were you driving a first bus?
Are you moonlighting?
Like 400
No.
miles away?
No. It was in my pocket, okay? I'm sorry. It'll never happen again.
Oh, look at the cinematic camera.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that for a shot.
Yep. It's just too bad P3D is not more
Stable.
graphically pleasant.
Oh, it is FSX. Oh.
Somebody just give you a thing.
Ah, hey Borg. It's been a while since I've seen you in the channel. I know I joined you on your stream yesterday, but yeah, thanks for the raid there of 2 viewers. How are you?
Hello. I should go back to the Twitch so I can see what this is going on now. Let's go over there. I'll just mute the Twitch. It's already muted.
Oh, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's always fun to have more people watching. Why don't you introduce what you're doing to
Yeah.
the potential viewers?
Well,
I mean, they can see that up
now.
at the top, but, you know.
We're flying from Heathrow to New York, and we've got about 2 hours left to go. Yeah, if we go up to the Lanza, you can see I've pretty much done the majority of the flights. We're just going to be coming down through Boston. We might have some controllers online in Boston I have to talk to. And we've got quite an interesting bit of weather that we're coming up to as well, so this could be quite an interesting arrival. Roughly 2 hours left to go, flying this magnificent beast down. So, yeah. We're just chilling, having a nice chat.
Talking
VOD's
about
good.
absolute fuck all.
The VOD's gonna be interesting.
The VOD's gonna be very interesting. You're gonna want to watch the VOD. The VOD is... You're gonna have... There's gonna be a specific point where there's not gonna be anything said, but there's gonna be stuff done, and then I'm gonna show up, and then there's gonna be stuff, random shit just said throughout the rest of the VOD. It's one of those streams, everybody, who's probably still here, hopefully.
Yeah. It's quite an interesting stream.
We've been all over the place. We've been from good topics to bad topics. Death was mentioned.
Gamer Geo guesser, including aircraft practice.
That was actually really fun, and we should do a stream on that. That would be a really fun thing to stream.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
you
quite
just get
interesting.
random photos and of airports and whatnot, and we try to guess, and it can be like different airlines and stuff. That would be a really cool stream. That's a good idea. And it
Put it
could
in your
just be like a
diary.
just chatting stream.
Put it in your diary then.
Diary, fuck that. We could do that. We could potentially do that on Sunday. I do have some stuff I need to do Sunday, but we can set aside some time for that. That'll be fun.
We can have a look.
We can multi-Twitch stream. Multi-stream it. So I'll stream on my
Multi-Twitch
channel.
stream.
Multi-Twitch stream, yes, that's what we'll do. You stream on multiple Twitch channels. Yeah, so you can do your point of view and I can do mine, and it'll basically be the same thing because, you know, it'll just be the Discord.
Yeah, true.
Except you'll have the answers and I won't. So that'll be interesting. We'll do like a theme of either a certain airline or a certain region in the world where like it's that. But I think the airline would be easier to do.
Yeah.
Like where in the world is... We'll play Carmen San Diego, but with airplanes.
But then again, like, if it, you know, that kind of works, but then it's just like, yeah, here's a Japan Airlines flight with, like, various other Japan Airlines flights. You think it's Tokyo. Nope, it's San Francisco for some reason.
I mean, there was the BA plane that we had that was at an airport full of JAL aircraft, and I was guessing it was like America or something like that, and no, it was actually, what, Tokyo? Narita? Haneda? One of the two?
Haneda. Haneda or Hanada? Yeah.
I think it's Hanada, but
There's an E in
Japanese
there,
people...
though.
Yeah, but you know how Japan is.
I don't know how Japan is, I've never been there!
I mean, you don't know the Japanese culture. Listen, I am learning Japanese very slowly, but I'm learning it. I have that... did you get the... Speaking of, is the Humble Bundle still available? The Japanese
I don't
Humble
think so.
Bundle?
I don't know.
Because I bought it and I was so happy that I did. And I learned all the vowels, and then I wrote it down. Like, I wrote down everything. And I only did the vowels, so A, E, I, O, and U. And I wrote them down in such light colored marker because I couldn't find like a dark ink marker or a pen or anything that I can't read on the notebook paper how I wrote it down, so I don't remember it, so I have to redo the entire lesson.
Speaking of which, when I was having to sign my passport earlier, because obviously you have to sign your passport with a black pen.
Mm-hmm.
I could not find a black pen fucking anywhere. I could find blue or pink. I could find those two fine. I just couldn't find black.
Did you have to run to the shop to get a black pen?
No, I found one in the end. It did take me a good 30 minutes.
See, that's the thing. Like, as soon as you're looking for that black pen, it's going to take you forever to find it. But the second you don't look for the black pen, you're going to open up a drawer and there's going to be like 17,000 of them in this pen drawer that was like 2 feet from you.
Yeah, there would be. It's like whenever I used to fucking work, it's like, oh, I can't find all the pens, but then you open up one drawer and they're all in there.
Mm-hmm. I need this thing immediately. Where the hell? Oh, I don't need it anymore. But there it is. That would have been really useful 25 minutes ago.
I may have to end the stream prematurely in about 10 minutes because I need to go and make dinner and stuff. So I may have I may have to stream the landing probably tomorrow.
I can't entertain 3 or 4 people on my own. On your stream and me entertain 3 or 4 people. Yeah, like I said though, we can do the tomorrow I have to go and see family. But Sunday I'm available if you want to do the GeoGuessr, not GeoGuessr, but kind of you know what I mean.
The plane spotter's guesser.
Our own version of GeoGuessr. We're going to make it into a game. We're going to sell it on something, and it's going to make 3 cents in ad revenue. And that's it. That's all it's going to do, and we're going to be considered to be successful. We each get a penny and a half. Or for you, it'll be a pence and a half, but you know.
Jesus. Yeah, I may have to end the stream roughly 10 minutes or so, and then I can stream the landing either tomorrow or on Sunday.
Oh, there you go then.
But it's been quite an interesting stream.
Hopefully no one in this chat is on that plane, because they're going to get despawned and have to sit at whatever altitude and speed you're at for 2 or 3 days before you come back to land this thing. I mean, I hope there's enough food on board. I know there's restrooms, that shouldn't be a problem. But I hope there's enough food on board to keep them satiated. Otherwise, you might have a Hunger Games thing going on that plane.
That needs to be a fucking game. Hunger Games on a plane. How would that work?
Well, no firearms, clearly. I mean, no, you know what it is? You have a standard plane, you're going to do Hunger Games, so it's like the last survivor wins or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to use what is available on the plane. So you have to use the seat cushions, the oxygen. People are strangling each other with the oxygen masks. They rip up the
trolley.
seat cover. They're smothering somebody else. Yeah, you get the coffee mug, not the coffee mug, the coffee pots, and you're banging somebody across the head with it.
So if you haven't guessed, this is
I mean-
this is a PG stream. If anyone hasn't guessed.
PJ, it's a fucking who knows what the hell this is. Who the hell knows? What are we talking about? Are we drunk?
I haven't drunk anything.
I have, but not alcohol. Might as well drunk some alcohol. I mean, jeez. It's all as well, actually, because I'd have to leave in about 10 minutes anyway. It's almost 1 o'clock here, so I have to get ready for bed.
Yeah.
'Cause I have to work tonight. Annoyingly.
so-
Hey, chat, guess what airport I work at? That's the clue. I work at an airport, and it's in America. On the East Coast. That's the only clues you're gonna get. It's only like, half a dozen airports on the East Coast, of course, that matter. Everything else is not important. If you can guess one of the half dozen that matter along the East Coast, you'll have won this game.
See if anyone guesses.
I mean, if somebody actually gets the right airport, that'll be
I will be impressed.
pretty surprising. Yeah, that'll be very surprising, because all I said was East Coast. But yeah, doesn't look like anybody's gonna guess. Maybe somebody literally just left. They're like, no, I can't deal with this anymore. The game's saved, and I'm not staying in the chat anymore. I don't know who just left, but somebody just left. We're down to 3. And I'm one of those 3, and I'm sure that you have a streaming thing that's watching the stream, so it's only one other person in here. The hell was that noise?
No, that's the because
Oh, okay, because it's coming through the Discord.
yeah. It's how the plane does cinematic. Basically, the sound stays. So
Oh, as it changes camera angles, I see. That's a nice shot from the nose,
yeah.
facing back to the nose.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Just lower the landing gear right about now, then you snap off. Oh, now you get to land a plane with no landing gear. Have fun with that. Luckily, you're landing at JFK. You just ditch it in the friggin' Hudson.
And then I get to talk to Boston and say, "Oh yeah, my landing gear just sheared off. It's non-existent."
Yep. I'm gonna need some pickup trucks to land these engines on. That's actually a thing that happened one day at somewhere. I don't remember where, but the nose gear on this aircraft broke. Somewhere in America, I think, and they got like a freaking Ford or Chevy pickup truck on the runway up to like 150 miles an hour or something, and it like the plane landed on this pickup truck, and it didn't crash. I don't know how it happened, but it clearly happened. I don't even remember what kind of plane it was, but I know it happened. I'm almost positive it happened. Somebody look that up. Plane, pickup truck, landing, nose gear failure. Maybe it wasn't the nose gear. Maybe it was like a wing. I don't remember. One of the landing gears failed, and they used a pickup truck to prop the plane up. The most hilarious thing in the world. Somehow they didn't crash and die.
Sure, it wasn't this.
No, it was like a big... That's it right there, yeah. You have it right there. I was looking at the little things with the little Piper thing, but yeah, that's it right there. I don't remember when it happened, but I do remember it happening. And it was the most hilarious thing in the world.
Began to tout the supposedly incredible abilities of the Nissan Frontier after the advertising agency TPWA Worldwide produced a commercial in 2011. It's a commercial, it's fake.
Oh, well, fuck off. And it's a fucking Nissan. Okay. Alright, well, it didn't
Mythbusters.
actually happen then.
Mythbusters.
I mean, it could, in theory, happen. And there goes the next person. They're like, no, I can't deal with this crap.
Oh god.
Well, you had some viewers for a minute. A couple of minutes. Just as well. I can manage my sub. I can manage my submarine. Through these skies, my air sub. But yeah, so, I don't know. I know you guys were thinking about coming down. I was just trying to figure out when. So I could, like, kind of be prepared. So I have to put in the time off for work. Obviously, I know it's not this year, but we're aiming for what, next year?
Guest
Next,
Star
like, October?
makes it easy to invite, prep, and go live with guests on your stream.
What?
Twitch has a new feature where I can import guest slots into OBS, and basically you can show up on my stream.
Oh, like on your channel. Like if I'm streaming something, it'll pull my stream onto your channel.
No. Like I can add you as a guest star, which means like your camera comes up on my stream. It's quite interesting.
Like a face cam, or?
Yeah, similar to that.
Oh, interesting. If I ever used a face cam, that would be neat. I definitely won't use a face cam while I'm in this current house, because there is no way I want to show this room off. But it's a fucking shit show. Maybe when I move into another house, I'll be able to have a camera or something.
Stream Flight Simulator full time.
We'll see about that. I already told you I'm planning on doing a flight from here to Haneda. However you pronounce it. Oh look, there's a gap in the weather. Somehow, it just randomly formed. And you're basically flying right through that gap.
Well, someone's just done that.
In a prop plane, turboprop, right? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not. So you're gonna disconnect before you hit Boston Center?
I'm waiting for him to go, please contact me. Disconnect. See you later.
Please contact me, vanishes out of the sky. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Like, disconnect. Like, what? What? Just nothing.
Oh, well, the gap's gone.
Get the Air Force up there! A speedbird just said mayday, mayday, mayday and disappeared. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The gap has disappeared.
The gap has disappeared. It was replaced by Old Navy. That was horrible. That was so horrible. You laughed at that. That was horrible, and you know that was horrible. Oh my god.
No, I didn't want to fucking click on the cargo locks. Go away.
Hmm?
I didn't want to click on the cargo locks. There you go, Phoenix A320.
Yeah, I have it.
No, I'm saying, look, someone's flying it.
Oh, somebody's flying it. Yeah. Phoenix or Phoenix or Lufthansa
Something.
Cargo.
Primair 737 freighter, which I do have in flight.
Could you imagine, right? And I bet you Jeff Bezos would actually do this. Primair freighter, Primair carrier, as in passenger carrier.
Yeah, true.
But here's the kicker: you could pay $850 to sit in economy and go from wherever the fuck to wherever the fuck. Or if you're a Prime member, you pay 25%.
Here you go, look.
Could you imagine?
That's when I use the Sky Park on Microsoft Flight Simulator sometimes. It means I can do little like jobs, and it's like this little iPad thing. It's really nice.
You mean like, what do you mean like jobs?
So like
Like a short hop?
No, there's like little contracts you can get where you can do stuff like, you know, using a 737 on like cargo stuff, or using like a prop plane to go from this grassfield to another field, and you get money and XP for doing it.
Right, I see. Like bushwhacking and stuff like that. Like Air Uber.
Yeah, but then there's also this
those
that I want to
regions.
do, because I might do it with you if you want to do it at some point.
What's that?
But on air, it's a career add-on for Flight Simulator where you can basically run your own airline,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all like multiplayer and everything.
Well, that's cool.
So we can run it together. It costs money, but we can get into it. Or stuff like this.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Massively multiplayer online that runs a persistent world that runs in real time. If I go YouTube and then show you quickly just how it looks.
Okay.
Company details, dashboard, skill points. Purchasing aircrafts, look.
Mm-hmm.
Set up the seating configuration of the aircraft. And then a job.
Oh, that's cool.
can
So you have the
prepare
flight, yeah.
flights. Then
From
you
where
load
to
it-
where?
Load it into the simulator.
And then you just fly it.
Tracking conditions. And then fly.
That's
But
kind of
I
cool.
want to see if it's multiplayer, because if it's multiplayer, then we can do it together.
Yeah. EA Sports FIFA just came on with 9.9K viewers. Shut up! Oh my god. I'm getting all of the notifications in the world right now.
FBOs. Virtual airlines. You can create virtual airlines. You can hire
you know,
pilots, flight attendants, everyone.
You know, Drive to Survive is February 5th, I think.
Yeah.
I get less and less excited for that every year.
They've only just got round to cancelling that.
I don't know if you want to stream that.
No, I don't really care. I had a reservation at 6:30, and because they realised that I had a reservation, I don't work for them anymore. They cancelled it 13 minutes before. It's actually slightly illegal, that one. So you set up partnerships to work together.
Something just went and died.
On and design with player interaction in mind. Strategic alliances between players are possible. Code sharing. You got an aircraft that you're not using, I can rent it out to your friends. Basically, let's say I have an aircraft that I'm not using, I can rent it to you, so you can use it. And I can also have friends work for my company, so I can hire you. Yeah, we'll get that at some point.
Cool.
We can do
Yeah,
that.
neat.
How much is it? It is, see the plans, roughly €10 a month.
Not too bad.
So if you do,
Yeah,
for
I could be
example,
able to just...
well, yeah. But let's say we do, 12 months access, 42.35
Mm-hmm.
euros to US dollar, $45 a year you'd pay.
We'll see. We both have to
$9.98.
have it?
Yeah, we both pay for it. Yeah, $10 a month basically. Where if you do it 12 months, then you'd basically be saving over half.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. I'm not sure. My funding is not as extravagant as it once was.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream.
Well,
So,
you keep going away for some reason.
Okay.
So I'll just let the chat know that you're probably about to leave. Not that anybody's here anymore, unfortunately. We bored them all to tears. And we'll be back to land this plane in a few days. So, Hunger Games on a virtual airplane commence, and we'll see you next time. You've got to get a Stream Deck. That was dead for like, wait.
Hold on, it's getting too much. So long, but don't start to rush. Take your time, clear your mind. You're worrying enough. Don't make it too tough. Oh, we made it. We made it, yeah. We made it. Play with my emotions like it's all just a game to you. It's a game to you. Roll the dice again, and I can promise this time you lose. It's your turn to lose. Hold on, it's getting too much. So long, but don't start to rush. Take your time, clear your mind. You're worrying enough. Don't make it